Good evening. Welcome to African Visions Network. My name is Omar Ashaka, and during the African American History Month, we featured two songs that have been created by the African Americans. That music was spirituals and African rhythms. Tonight we're going to talk about another sound of music, and it's called the blues. We're going to move up the tree a little bit, and we're going to have a master blues storyteller here. He's going to perform with his band called Blues Night Band. Tonight, I'd like to welcome to our stage Mr. Bobby Parker. Good evening, Bobby. How you doing? Good. Bobby, you're a fixture around the Washington, D.C. area, and I'd like for you to tell our audience a little bit about how you got started.
Well, my history goes way back to the late 50s. And I was Bo Diddley and Paul Hucklebuck Williams, big band, and we were out with big shows every year, and I met a lot of stars, Jackie Wilson, Sam Cooke, Laverne Baker, the Coasters, and a lot of people like that. Mm-hmm.
So, Bobby, sounds like you've had a real long history with the blues. What does the blues mean to you, Bobby, and how do you feel when you're performing and your audience just really seem to be really into your music?
Well, the blues means everything because it's the soul and the root of all good music. I mean, it's the opposite of gospel, and it's really got the thing happening. It's got blues and gospel and everything entwined into it. So it really gets you going. Blues is what's happening.
Okay. So, Bobby, in reading your bio, I noticed also that John Lennon was one of the people that was influenced by your music. Are there any others that were also influenced?
Yeah, I have friends that say that Carlos Santana, my buddy, was influenced by some of my licks. Robin Trower and quite a few musicians they say I've influenced, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Okay, Bobby, I tell you to make you sound just like it should be. Can you tell me a little bit about your band members? I know you have a nice group here tonight. Can you talk a little bit about them?
Sure. We got a real dynamite group, the Blues Night Band. On keyboards over here to my left, we got Mr. Steve Cecil, and over here we have Johnny Long on saxophone, and all right, and back here we have Kansas Padula on bass, and Andre Smith. And Roland Hall on the trumpet.
Okay. Well, Bobby, I tell you, it really is a pleasure to have you here tonight because we know that you're one of the living legends of blues. And we'd like for you to maybe just take your music and tell the story about the blues the way Bobby Parker sees it. Okay, so right now, let me just let you just go ahead and take it away, Bobby, and tell your story.
We're going to like to do a little tune off our album. It's called Kick It Around with You. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Kicking it with you. There's a whole mixed bag of things, baby, we can do. We're kicking 24/7, and that's a plus. Sometimes I think there's nobody in the world but us. I don't care what you say or do, I just want to kick it around with you, baby. Go to the movies and check out what is new. I can't watch the movies, baby, for sitting there watching you. Oh, 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 got my mind messed up, baby. Oh, and I know that it's true. I don't care what you say or do, I just want to kick it around with you, baby. We're kicking it around, baby. kicking it around, baby. I want to be kicking it, kicking it, kicking it, kicking with you, baby. And I just want to kick it around with you. Here we go. To the movies and check out what is new. I can't watch the movies, baby, while sitting there watching you. And you got my mind messed up, baby. And I know that is true. I don't care what you say or do. I just want to kick it and kick it and kick it with you. And I want to be kicking it, kicking it, kicking it, baby. And I want to be kicking it around, the girl is true. I don't care what you do, I just want to kick it around, baby. Let me hear you say, yeah. Hey, girl, this is what I want you to do for me. You say you're gonna lose your happy home. Break it up, doing the things that you do. You better break it up, little girl, doing the things that you do. You're running all over town, telling everybody what you do. And tell me what you gonna do. Ooh, baby, what you gonna do? You're running all over town, baby, telling everybody what to do. Break it up, stand out on that lawn. Break it up, little girl, stand out on that lawn. Told me, woman, you've been gone so long. And you give me nothing but the blues. You give me nothing I can do. You give me nothing but the blues. Still I go for you. Oh, you lie, always lie to me. You know you lie. Well, you give me nothing but the blues, baby. Still I go with you. And nothing you. You give me nothing but the blues, baby. Still I'm over you. Play your horn, John.
Bobby, what a wonderful set that was. You really thrilled our audience there. Why don't you tell us, Bobby, when you're playing your guitar and you seem to just kind of go off into another place, tell our audience where you go when you're playing.
Way out in Utopia.
Hey, well, that's...
Hey, man. What they call cyberspace. Now, see,
Right.
it's all changed.
Right.
In the 90s, it's cyberspace. That's where we go.
Okay. Well, what a wonderful treat for our audience. What we're going to do is going to talk to the band just a little bit and have to hit
Andre.
me first.
Andrew.
Andrew.
I'm Andrew's Andre.
Andrew.
I'm Andre, that's Andrew.
Andrew's
Andrew
bass player.
Padula.
Andrew Padula.
Tell us a little bit about what you feel when you're playing the bass. I mean, to keep up with Bobby, you got to really...
To keep up with Bobby, a lot of
together.
times it's like pain. No, it's great. It's a real privilege to play with Bobby. I mean, I play with some other, greats and whatnot. I play with Pine Top. I play with Bo also.
Okay.
But Bobby, he's one of a kind. It's a thrill to play with somebody who was the legend to the people that I grew up idolizing.
Okay. And how long have you been playing with Bobby?
I've been with him now for a year.
Okay. And you're from where?
I'm originally from this area, but I spent some time out in Los Angeles.
Okay, great.
Came back here.
And let's talk with Andre, the drummer here. Andre, tell us a little bit about how you connected with Bobby and how you feel playing with a legend like
Well,
Bobby.
work with Bobby Parker has been a real pleasure for me. I mean, I've worked with some R&B bands here in town and some rock bands, and I've known Roland Hall, our band leader, for like 30 years. When Bobby was interested in the drummer, naturally I tried to get the spot, so I kept begging and begging, and finally Mr. Parker said, "Okay, Dre, you got the job."
Hey, man, he's cool.
And I've been here ever since, and and I'm hanging in there.
Well, one thing about it, for you to be Bobby Parker's drummer, obviously you must be real good. Johnny Long, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, sir.
Good. Tell us a little bit about where you're from and how long you've been playing with Mr. Parker.
Well, I'm from Newark, New Jersey, and I currently live in the Maryland metro area at this time. I've been playing with Bobby Parker for about maybe 5 years. And I first heard this serious slamming guitar tracks on the radio, and I said, "Who is that playing?" And it was Bobby Parker. And there's only one Bobby Parker.
So it must be a real thrill for you, having heard Bobby on the radio and now you're playing with him.
Yes, it's a great opportunity, and also to work with someone that did the shows like Ed Sullivan, and as Bobby's worked with everyone, and a lot of people have covered Bobby's tunes like Watch Your Step has been covered. Bobby wrote that tune. So Bobby Parker is definitely one of the finest guitar players on the circuit.
Great, great. Bobby, you didn't pay these guys to say all these great things, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, good. Roland, how you doing tonight?
I'm okay.
Okay, that's fine. Tell us a little bit about where you're from, how long you've been playing with Bobby, and what you feel when you're playing with him.
Okay, I'm from the state of Maryland, out of Pasadena, and Bobby is a brother to me. With all my heart, we love each other. That's the way it's going to be forever.
Okay.
And you can see it's coming from the heart.
Great. Okay. That's really nice to hear, Roland, because it has to come from the heart for everything to click. Cecil, how are you tonight?
Pretty good.
Good. I watch you on the keyboard, and you also seem like you go into this utopia. Can you tell the audience just where you go and how you feel?
It's like another zone. It comes from the heart, and it's playing with Bobby. He brings it out in you and pushes you to support him and follow on the musical journey. And like he's underrated or obscure. People don't really know what a great cat he is. I've been on big shows with Carlos Santana behind Bobby and seen Santana just stop playing just to watch Bobby play. And he knows a lot of big people, but he just hasn't got his respect or his dues. I mean, he's underrated. I mean, he's like a national treasure.
And how long have you played with Bobby?
About, I don't know, a while. It's been some years.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, Cecil. Bobby, you seem like you really have a great group of guys here to play with, and I know that makes your job a lot easier and a lot better.
What a great bunch of guys we have, and everybody's always there, and I can depend on them, and we do the job.
Well, Bobby, you've been playing a while, and you're really good at it, and you excite everybody. What drives you to do what you do and to play what you play? Because you're the guitarist, you're a vocalist, you're a songwriter. Clearly, that requires a lot of energy. Tell us right quick before we get ready to get into the next set. What drives you? What's in your soul and your spirit and make you to do what you do and do it so well?
Well, I would say that I've been turned on by a lot of musicians myself. I mean, I remember Eric Clapton, I remember Jeff Beck, Robin Trower, and Carlos Santana. He's a good friend of mine, and Bo Diddley's a good buddy of mine, and we go way back, and it's just a lot of history, and I'm turned on by all these guys, and it's great feeling.
Well, that's great to hear, and I wish we could talk more, but what we're going to do is we're going to let your music talk. So go for it, Bobby, and the Blues Night Band.
All right. Thank you. Go far, man.
Travel all around in town. Everywhere you go in together. A man ain't got no chance. Well, ask your friends to watch for you. They should tell you better watch me too. 'Cause I'm fair. Woo, it's so unfair. You so-called women, you got it together. You got it all locked down tight. You watch mine and they say, I want yours. The men won't get us tonight. Ah! Even if you see someone you like, all you do is tease all night. It's unfair. It's so unfair.
ends. You stick together till the end. And nobody can come between y'all. Don't even try, my friend.